Hi Aquarians, it's B. Welcome to my channel, Psychic Sounds by B, and welcome to your reading for April of 2015. If you are interested, I would highly suggest listening to your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign. Your sun sign will give you a little bit more information on kind of like your ego personality, and your rising sign will show basically the energies that other people are seeing from you, and then how you're perceived by the rest of the world basically. And your moon sign just kind of generally gives you energies as it relates to your emotions. So Aquarians, my savvy water bearers, what do we have in store for you for April of 2015? Well, right now, Aquarians, your sun is in your third house, and we had a supermoon total solar eclipse in Pisces on the 21st, and when this happened, basically this eclipse was like an eclipse on steroids times 80. I mean, it's massive energies. There are massive doors that are closing and massive doors that are opening for you in this particular house. And in your second house has to do with your self-value, and your second house has to deal with your finances, the money you make from the employment that you have. So so for you have a lot of, you know, old doors shutting and new doors opening. And I'm sensing for a lot of Aquarians, you are kind of establishing and you know, taking your power back regarding your own self-value. Like you're putting yourself on the map, and you are like saying, okay, this is what I bring to the table, and this is my value, and let's move, let's go, let's make this stuff happen. You know, because I'm getting rid of, you know, this view of myself that was not worthy, and I am taking my power back, and I'm opening the door to the value that I bring to the table. Now, with the sun in your third house, this is a really good alignment for you, because the sun in your third house, the third house is all about communications. The third house is also about siblings. The third house is about short distance travel. So, you know, in this particular case, you are combining this communicative spotlight that is currently energizing you along with your self-value. So you are communicating about your self-value. So that is absolutely amazing. Now, the other thing that we had was we had the Pluto-Uranus square that happened back on the 16th and the 17th. It was exact. And on the 11th, Mars activated that Pluto-Uranus square. Now, with the sun in Aries and Uranus being in Aries, or some people call it Uranus or Uranus, I don't know however you would like to pronounce it. It really doesn't matter to me, but just putting it out there. But with that Pluto-Uranus square, what happened is you've got all of these massive transformational energies in your third house, because now that the sun is in Aries and Uranus is in Aries, you are seeing these energies replay and be rebirthed for your attention here in the month of April 2015. So that just kind of gives you a general overview, you know, basically of the types of energies that you're going to be dealing with throughout the month. So now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to do the general reading for you with the tarot cards, and I use the Rider-Waite tarot cards for the energies for the month, and these are split into 4 sections. The first section is for general energies, and those general energies are going to overshadow the entire month, and they may affect the specific sections that I lay out as well. Now, the second section is for work and finance, the third is for emotional life, love life, and the fourth is for health. Now, I also add a 5th section, which is spiritual advice, and these are drawn from the Crystal Ally cards by Naisha Asian, I believe is how you pronounce her name. And or his name. I don't even know if it's a her or a he, but anyway, so the spiritual advice that comes from these particular cards basically gives you some general energies that you can embrace throughout the month of April to enhance any positives in your reading or to be able to deal with any challenges that may come out in your reading. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we are going to go ahead and draw your general energies for the month of April 2015. This one already wants to come out. This is quick. So I am definitely sensing you guys are embracing your personal value and you are making some decisions. So, and now this one wants to come out for your work and finance. Okay, what do we got for emotional life and love life? Now I do my shuffles live online because I channel I channel the Aquarian energies and the planets that are affecting you. So I like to make these energies, or I choose to manifest these energies in a very pure, a genuine manner, and I like to relay them in an unedited fashion to you on this video. Now this does not discount other readers out there that may pre-shuffle and place their shuffles or their cards on a screen. It does not lessen the accuracy of their readings. It is just not how I do it. Okay. Health Aquarians, April 2015. What have we got? Health. Or no, not health. I am so sorry. Love life and emotional life. Relationships at work. Relationships with significant others. Love life for those that are single. What do we have? Maybe you're a little bit indecisive about your love life. Oh, we have two cards for your emotional life and your love life. This will be interesting and this will be fun. Okay, what do we have for health, Aquarians? Oh, this one wants to come out for health. That wouldn't come out of my hand, so that wants to come out. Now let's look at your spiritual advice for the month of April 2015 for Aquarians. Aquarians, water bears. What do we have for spiritual advice? This one wants to come out. All right. Aquarians. What are your general energies for the month of April 2015? Wow. This is good, Aquarians. You got love coming into your life for the month of April. So all that work that you've been doing with your communication and all of that work that you have, or not the work, but all of the changes and the transformations that have been happening with your communications, I am sensing that this may have brought love into your life because you are now in a position to be able to communicate your needs appropriately and to be able to bring into your life that which you need, and that could have been a soulmate. Now the other thing that the Lover's card brings into the energies is that you are trying to figure out, is this a sacred love? Is this something that is karmic? Is this something that I want to hold on to? So also for the most part, this could also just be partnerships in general. This does not necessarily have to be love relationships. So if this is partnerships in general, you are partnering with someone that you really care for. I mean, it could even be somebody at work that you are just like, okay, this is the yin to my yang, and I am just loving this partnership that I have with this person or I have with this organization, and I am making things happen. So in this particular case, Aquarian, you are really embracing this energy of partnership. So that is just really, really wonderful to see as the general energy for your reading. Now for your work life and your financial life. You have the Six of Wands. This is so beautiful. I mean, look at this. You are victorious. You know, and I always say with this card, remember, you know, don't rest on your laurels. I mean, you know, you're going to have to defend your position eventually. So, but right now, you are being hoisted up on the shoulders of others. People are like, yeah, this Aquarian, this savvy Aquarian, this out-of-the-box thinker, you know, she or he is on top of it, and they are making changes right now, and they're making positive changes, and these changes are going to be victorious, and these are going to make us, you know, very popular. You know, these are going to make us very, very successful. So this is really, really awesome for you in your work. Now, if you are not working and you are looking for a job, guess what? You are going to be victorious. So whatever it is that you have your eye on, it is highly likely that this will manifest into your reality. So if you look at this as far as partnerships go, you know, you are partnering with appropriate people so that you are very successful with your work or at work. Now, as it relates potentially to your finances, you have made some decisions to invest in certain things, or certain maybe stocks, bonds, trades, something like that. You know, some of you maybe even hedge funding. I don't know, but I'm just getting it from Spirit right now, and sometimes Spirit brings so much stuff in that I can fumble my words, so I do apologize about that. But you know, in this particular case, you are victorious. I mean, you are making the right decisions. You are seeing the fruits of your labor. You are seeing the return on investment. So this is awesome for you, Aquarian. Great job. Now, for your emotional life and love life, you had two cards that popped out. So let's go ahead and let's take a look. I'm just super excited. I'm just like, you know, all antsy. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look and see what they brought. Aquarians, you are going to be getting a message of love from a Cups suit. So any of the water signs, which would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, you are going to get a message of love or a message of affection from them. And, you know, again, this can be someone that, you know, when we talk about emotional life and love life, it's really important to kind of look at, you know, what sign their Venus planet or their Mars planet is in. So if their Mars planet is in any of the water signs, or their Venus planet is in any of the water signs, then, you know, in the section of their natal birth chart, then this could definitely be that person. So they may be, you know, as far as an Aquarian, you are attracted to air signs or usually fire signs. So they may be like a Libra with a Pisces Mars or a Pisces Venus. So with this, I mean, when I see the Lover's card here as your general energies, and then I'm seeing this gift of affection coming to you, your love life is looking great. And for those of you that are in a committed relationship, your spouse or your partner or someone that you are dating that you are loyal to and that is loyal to you may be giving you a gift of affection. They may be doing something very, very nice for you that is very, very watery, very emotionally driven. They may be, you know, writing you a song, or they may be writing poetry for you. So this is absolutely beautiful. They are there to support you in all of your endeavors. They are there for you with your victory, with all the hard work that you put in everything. They are there for you to say, and they're basically saying, good job, you know, you deserve this, and I just want to shower all of this love and all this emotion on you. So this is absolutely awesome. I'm going to say that, here's the Judgment card, and I'm going to say that for the majority of Aquarians out there that are single, you are rising from the ashes. You are now, you now have learned your lesson as far as what you need to communicate to some other person in your life, or somebody you want to date, or somebody who you are dating, that you are expressing your needs appropriately. And I think a lot of this has to do with that eclipse that was in your third house of communication. So, you know, or I'm sorry, the eclipse that was the sun that is in your third house of communication. So, and the Pluto-Uranus square energy that was creating the transformation in your third house of communication. So here you are taking your power back, and you are saying, okay, enough is enough. You know, it's time to toot my horn, basically, and put my needs and my wants on the table, so that, you know, I can let my significant other, or I can let that person that I am interested in, know exactly where they stand and exactly where I stand. Now, for those of you that are committed, which is, you know, maybe to a lesser degree, those of you that are committed, you are a phoenix rising out of the ashes as well. I mean, you may be celebrating, you may be, you know, getting this gift, you know, from your spouse or your significant other, because of all of the success that you are bringing into the partnership, whether that be through financial success or whether that be through, you know, work success. They're there to celebrate with you, and they're actually going out there and they're bragging about you. So this is really, really awesome to see. For your health section, okay, we have the 8 of Swords. Now, even with all of this wonderful stuff going on, there may be something going on internally with you in your mind, thinking that you don't deserve all of these gifts that are coming to you. But I got to be honest with you, you certainly do deserve them. So what you need to do is kind of get out of your head and kind of tell yourself, you know what, these swords that are around me, you know, I put them there myself. I can literally just walk right out. I mean, I don't even have to be here. You know, these bonds are these ropes that are binding me, you know, to myself and keeping me hidden. They're loose. I could literally wiggle out of these and take this stupid, you know, mask off of my eyes and see the reality for what it is. And the reality for what it is for you, Aquarian, is that you are successful. So this is absolutely awesome. Now, as it relates, and that's just kind of for the general energies with the story, but as it relates to your health, there may be something that is going on internally with you. You may be dealing with some mental issues. So you may want to consider, you know, going out and getting some type of counseling. The other thing that may happen here is that, you know, you are so successful at work, and, you know, you are embarking possibly on a new partnership that you are just kind of in your head, and you're trying to figure out, okay, am I worthy of this? And, you know, as far as health is concerned, you know, it may be affecting your health. You may be putting so much time into this new partnership, or you may be putting so much time into your success at work that you don't have time to work out. So this might be creating a conflict in you. So the advice here, Aquarian, is that to regain your balance and to be that phoenix rising out of the ashes is to walk out of this swords cage that you put yourself in and start balancing your life, so you can balance your partnerships, balance work, balance finances, so that you can give yourself that love that you have been giving and that passion that you have been giving to your partnerships and your relationships at work and your work in general to yourself. So just be aware of that. You know, you got to make time for yourself so that you can be healthy from the inside out. For your spiritual advice for the month of April 2015, you have higher self. This is absolutely beautiful, Aquarian. You are tapping into your higher self. You are taking your power back, and it is absolutely apparent because you are creating successful relationships with which absolutely overshadow your entire month. You are taking those relationships at work and you are creating success, and you are creating success in your finances. You are tapping into your higher self and, you know, putting your needs on the table and your wants on the table, and you are the phoenix rising out of the ashes, and you are getting, you know, advances, you know, from your significant other, or from, you know, potentially somebody that you're interested in. So this is just awesome. So if you are facing any challenges here with your health and feeling a little bit trapped mentally, just tap into your higher self and ask your higher self, meditate for just a moment and say, okay, what do I need to do to bring balance back into my health? What do I need to do to create balance back in my entire life as a whole? And I guarantee you, when you do that meditation, when you ask your higher self, how it is that you can complete the circuit, how it is that you can create abundance in your life and maintain the abundance that has been granted you by the universe and by your hard work and your co-creation in your life, then your higher self is going to respond. It is going to tell you, okay, this is easy. This is how to do this. Aquarians are out-of-the-box thinkers, so you are going to figure this out. Just tap into your higher self, because your higher self is going to lead you down the right path for sure. Wow, Aquarian, I am really impressed by your reading. This is really, really amazing. And again, if you are having some type of mental issues right now, dealing with whether or not you think you deserve all of this abundance coming into your life, do consider talking it out with someone. Again, the sun is in your third house, so talking it out and getting your message out there and making sure you're communicating your needs are really going to release you from the chains that bind you, from the swords that keep you locked in your mind and are maybe possibly affecting your health. So you know how to balance this. You know how to work this, Aquarian. You are a smart person. You are a savvy person. So this will totally work for you, and you will be successful. Just tap into your higher self. Just take some time out. Thank your higher self for guiding you to create this beautiful abundance in your life, and just say, higher self, because your higher self exists on another plane. Your higher self has already been through your life. Your higher self sees what is happening in the future and what is happening in the now, and your higher self will guide you so that you can maintain all this abundance in your life and balance your life in such a manner so that you calm your mind and you are able to create that healthy lifestyle and give you that mind, that body, and that soul connection. So I wish you the absolute best in April of 2015, Aquarian. It looks like it is really, really going to be great. So I wish you the best. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Bee, and this is Psychic Sounds by Bee. I do not have my website up yet, but hopefully I will have it up by the end of April, so I am really excited for that endeavor to be completed. And so again, listen to your rising sign, listen to your moon sign, listen to your sun sign to give you a complete picture. And I really, really wish you the best. Many blessings, much light, and thank you so much for all the subscribers out there and all the wonderful comments. I really, really do appreciate it. So just like, share, and subscribe if this is something that really reflects what you're going through and resonates with you. So thanks again. Take care. Love and light. Namaste.